thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. If you like old trains and other stuff, please subscribe. Tonight we're going to talk a little about these Kencraft Alco F units. These are cast bronze, castings done by Adams, date back to about 1949, 50. Adams went out of business in the end of early 51, so the castings were pretty much done by that time. But you can see the casting quality is pretty darn nice. You have nice grills, you have beautiful rivet detail, and you can see that nose there. They capture that quite nicely. So here you can see what it was made from. These are the sand cast rams for making the castings. These are the Alco Fs, and these are the EMC or EMD Fs. This is what Adams would have used when he went bankrupt. These went to Pierce up in Michigan, and I'm grateful for Bob Stevenson from Stevenson Preservation for getting many of the molds. Here's the beautiful F unit that he did. Just lovely detail. Again, this is sand cast bronze. Just lovely, lovely detail. Here's another one of the Alcos, and you can see KK there for Kencraft. And the bottom and the cast, you see another Kencraft from Meadville, Pennsylvania. This one has the original drive, a mechanical reverse. Here's a very small ad. They ran very, very few ads. This is 1949, from March of 49 with Kencraft. Edward Cray. You can have the full set of castings there for 25 bucks. And just put it all together, have a great time. Unfortunately, they didn't make very many of these, even though they are quite lovely. They just did not get produced. When the Adams closed, it ended that source. Don't know if Pierce did any castings at all, but heavy bronze construction. And so here we have a lovely set. This one's been repowered with CLW trucks. And we're pulling some AMT cars. So let me pull it up here. Okay, so all you tinplaters out there, you have seen these cars before, but these are a little bit longer. You can check out those trucks there. That's the telltale sign. These are the brainchild of Jack Ferris. Now, Jack Ferris was over in Huntington, Indiana with scale model railways in the pre-war era, in the 30s, making scale models, some beautiful pieces. But post-war in 1948, he forms AMT, American Model Toys, and starts producing sand-cast passenger cars. But more famously known for his streamliners, the beautiful polished aluminum streamliners tinplate. So here you have the standard tinplate length, the shorty passenger cars. The first ad that I found for them so far is an Allied Hobbies announcing Flash, it's here. And these are the extruded aluminum passenger cars by AMT, January 1950. And they made quite a variety of them. The flyer back here is dated 1950. No actually photographs, just line drawings and artist rendition. And then the reality is, here's one of the cars. The cars are three pieces, so you have sides, roof, and then the other side, and the cast end, and then their classic observation end as a casting here. But these are kind of a mystery. You can see the line here. That's your standard length of a tinplate car, and then they added on this little section back here. So a few of these have surfaced in the scale size, still having the AMT template type trucks, but with scale wheels. The fact that Jack Ferris was a big scale guy, did he custom make these? If he could extrude the sides, why didn't he extrude the lengths for the roofs, the full length? Don't know. They're kind of a mystery. So that's why we have kind of an oddball set here. You have some of this beautiful smooth side roofs. Another smooth-sided, and then fluted here. I apologize for this rather odd-looking train, but these are the only cars I've been able to find so far like this. Now these are different than the Kasners. Now the Kasners came out in 1948, initially in O scale and then in HO. This is one extrusion, roof and sides all in one piece, and you can see these cars are much flatter as opposed to this with a rounder roof. So these came out in 48. First ad I found for these are 1950, but again, I don't know. We've never seen any illustrations yet or ads regarding the scale length. So they do make a nice looking car, but you have this seam. There was a set of cars at the Museum of Science and Industry layout in the 50s that in some of the photos you can see a distinct seam like this. So they may have had a set of cars like this. Jack Ferris may have custom made them. This is a small magazine, O-Gauge Modeler, originally the Whistle Stop out of Cincinnati. This is 1953, almost the end of their run. They started in 1950. And they did a beautiful article about AMT showing the production line. There are the freight cars coming out. Here's the production line of the passenger cars. And here they're showing stamping, putting the nameplates on the side, punching the sides, which would be very handy to turn this back into a pretty looking car. But unfortunately, shortly thereafter, Ferris sold out to Auburn, and he kind of left the model train world for a while. So we appreciate you watching. Again, hopefully more of these cars will surface and we'll know a little more about them in the future. But right now, that's all we got. They're kind of a mystery. Thank you. We'll run the train again. You can see another one of my videos with the Kencraft Santa Fe F units if you search in my library. These are the Alco ones, and then the AMT passenger cars in scale length. Gloriously gleaming aluminum. Thanks for watching.